Hello, hello! So today I bring you another property in Alentejo because Alentejo it's a massively overlooked region of Portugal and it has massive potential. It has beautiful landscape, amazing food and wine, plus it's 2 hours from Lisbon and you have, if you want peace and quiet and still have amenities, have a city close by that has everything you need, this is the place to be. So today I bring you a property here really close by the city of Ponte de Sor. So the Ponte de Sor is right there and the property in question is just behind me. Giving you right now a view from the very back how you look at this property. The biggest selling point of this property is the fact of the square meters. You're really close to the Cidade of Ponte de Sor. You can see it just across there. That's like 5 minutes on foot and you're in a city that has all the amenities you need. Restaurants, hotels, entertainment, schools, gyms, you have everything there. But the biggest point on this property is the space that you have. You have 1,750 square meters with a space of building area of 115 square meters. I know you're gonna tell me, Joana, this is pretty much a ruin, but it has massive potential. If you pick up this property, you're picking it up for location, because it's a superb location. You're like 5 minutes on foot from that city, Ponte de Sor, with all the amenities. And second, you can rebuild a beautiful house. If you rebuild the original house and keep the facades and everything, you don't need to do any projects or ask for a license to the camera because you're the town hall. You're just reusing what was already there. So it's about the potential here. The price point on the space, the price point on the location, and the sheer amount of potential of what you can do here. Here it is this blue one here. This is the property. You have a dog there that is very suspicious of what I'm doing. Here's the information of the realtor. It's also down below on the description if you're interested. And let's go and take a look at this property. So I just entered this house and I have to tell you from the very beginning, this is a rebuild. It's not a finished house, move-in ready, not at all, it's an absolutely rebuild. So this is one of the rooms that has the view to outside, as you can see. You have one room, a second one here. It's really dark. Sorry, not showing you a little bit better. You have a third tiny room as well on this corner, a fourth on this side as well. So just coming in, you have 4 bedrooms. Then you have the rustic, traditional kitchen with the open floor cooking chimney, as you can see. This one gives you an access, I think, to the very top here. Let's just look under the roof and you can see the roof absolutely needs to be redone, but you do have storage space here, up here as well. So let's go down and I forgot here to show you. It has a space here for a bathroom. It's a little on the dark side, but it is a good space for a bathroom. But again, the biggest selling point of this property, as I mentioned, is just the location and the fact that you have a huge amount of plot land. So let's take a look here. Let's go. We're just going to the outside space. This is where I came in from the house that has 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a kitchen. This is the garage, gives you direct access to the road. And then you have these little annexes to it. So there's a potential here on this property to rebuild it and do kind of an L property, like a L format, and reuse all this structure so you don't need to put forward a project and spend money on that. You can just rebuild what's existing and therefore you use the existing license to inhabit this space. This is another massive fireplace, which was used back in the day. People will cook on the floor and they will dry a lot of the charcuterie, like chorizos and all that stuff. This will be the place to use it. Here, the next annex, it looks like maybe a place where the animals would sleep in, drink water. And here you go, another beautiful oliveira. Then you have these additional ones. So how many annexes have we seen? One there with the chimney, one there, I guess, where the animals drink water. Then you have another one here, so tiny room or maybe a storage space. Then you have this one that's a little bit on the unfinished side. It looks probably like a place for the animals to sleep, but again, it's a pretty considerable amount of space, can be a room. And this one as well. And then as you look on the very back, all the way forward, that's the plot of land I've showed you. And this is the house that... So here you go, I'm on the very back of this property. And I'm just showing you a little bit of what you have here. You have orange trees here, some clementines up in there in the front. And here you go, it's a huge sheer amount of space that you have here on the backyard. Just think about the potential of what you can do here. You can have a swimming pool, you can have a lounge area. There's a lot of space here. And as I mentioned, the biggest selling point of this property, on my humble opinion, is the fact that you're really close by the city of Ponte, which is a city that has everything you need. Everyone likes to be isolated, but on the end of the day, everyone wants to go to a nice restaurant. Everyone wants to have hospitals and amenities close by. So that's one of the cool things of having this sheer amount of space so close to a city. Plus, you're 2 hours away from Lisbon. You're half an hour away from the barragem of Montargil. So if you like water sports, that's the place to be. Here I'm reaching the front of the property. This is an absolutely massive well. Let me just show you. It's just like huge. You can see my shade here. It's like humongous well that you have here. It's like massively impressive. Let's keep going here and getting to the forefront of this property. These things were built with the objective of capturing the rainwater and just reusing it across the property. You have here some oliveiras, beautiful ones here, just on the back. And now we are approaching again the house. I know you're gonna tell me it's quite a rebuild, and I'm not gonna lie, it is an absolutely rebuilding a house. But when you rebuild it, you put on it everything you like. You choose the finishings, you choose the insulation, you choose everything. So you don't need to settle by something that someone else did. You settle for what you actually do. What you're gonna ask me now is, what is the price point, right? So the price point that is being asked right now is 80,000 euros. And you're thinking, well, 80,000 euros for a ruin? Wait a minute, let's just consider a couple of things. So first of all, you're 5 minutes from a city, a considerable sized city that has a lot of amenities. Second, you're buying a property that can be rebuilt, meaning that you don't actually need to put forward a project and pay licensing, and because you can just reuse what's in here. And if you rebuild it, keeping it the look and feel of the facade and using the build space that's already here, you shouldn't have a trouble to just do it without having to go through all the bureaucratic aspects of putting forward the license and so on. And the other benefit is that you have 1,750 square meters. You have a massive plot of land that I've showed you, with fruit trees, with olive trees, so you have a lot of space and you're pretty well located. It is a considerable price for reconstruction. Negotiate the price, nothing stopping you there. But I wanted to show you as well what an opportunity looks like that is well located and is a renovation project for everyone that loves renovations. This is a pretty good project. You get a pretty nice house rebuilt and you have a massive amount of space close by a city that has all the amenities. The contacts of the realtor and the link for this property is on the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Let us know on the comments down below what you would like to see more. You know I'm a supporter of Alentejo, so I will primarily be showing you properties in this area because I would love to see more of you coming to this region, stimulating this region because it has a lot to offer. Thank you so much for watching.